What's going on, guys? I got my HDP50 Gen 1. This one is fully open, no valve block, no air CO2 restrictor. So I'm assuming I'll get anywhere from 20 to 28 joules out of this. Today I'm going to use my 950 PSI output tank. And I just want to verify that this Lapco remote line adapter that I got, it's for the Umarex products. I want to verify that it works and doesn't leak and stuff for this HDP50 Gen 1 in its current state, which is a pretty much brand new O-ring on this. But I've used this on my Beeman BP50, my TR68, and my TR50. I haven't used it on the salt supply yet, or on this, or on my Gen 2 of this, or on my HDB shotgun, but I will be making videos on that pretty soon. But I'm just verifying that it works and doesn't leak and stuff. So this is like an alternative to the MCS tank adapter. There's really no reason why my MCS tank one doesn't work. It works fine, the MCS one. The reason I bought this Lapco one is because my Beeman pistol, this excess on the bottom, it blocks the magazine from coming out of the Beeman BP50. The magazine pops out down here, and this excess blocks that. So that's the whole reason I bought this, but I'm just verifying that it works on all my other things. So I'll be right back. Right, so I pressurized it. It's not leaking or anything. I'm going to shoot it. I have three 8.4 gram steel ball bearings, and I have three 2.7 gram alien play balls. So these guys right here, 8.4 grams first, and then these second. So there's three of these and three of these. Alright, you guys, I got you on the trash can lid. So fully open, 950 output. Stock everything. Stock firing pin, stock barrel, stock everything. 278. That's the 8.4 gram steel ball. 274. 270. So now I have the 2.7 gram aluminum alien play balls. 422. 422. 418. So definitely works. No leaking, no weird stuff going on. I'm gonna grab my Gen 2 out of my truck, and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, I got the Gen 2 HDP50 from the truck. I've been riding with this one for about a month or so. I'll alternate between the Gen 1 and the Gen 2 and the TR50, my gray one. I'll alternate between those and the salt supply, and then I verify that they work correctly like every month or so, or more often depending if I'm running random little tests and stuff. So same setup, three steel balls, the heavy ones, three 8.4 gram steel balls, and then three aluminum alien plays. The restrictor is in the handle, so this isn't going to be super strong because there's a blockage in here, but there's no valve block. So I'll be right back. Also, this tank started at about 2000 psi, or like maybe 1900. So those 6 shots I took with this knocked out about 400 psi, or about 500 psi got knocked out. I don't think it's going to use as much with my orange HDP50 Gen 2 because it has the restrictor in the handle. So you're going to see a noticeable speed decrease across all those rounds. So it is pressurized. The little nub popped out, and this is connected. So I'll be right back. Throw it in my backpack. So yeah, this Lapco remote line adapter has been working fine for all my T4E stuff. When I got it, I put some grease on the O-ring, and that's all I've done to it. 168. That's the 8.4 gram steel ball bearing. 168. Same 8.4 gram ball. 164. This is now a 2.7 gram aluminum ball. 292. 284. 280. So she's adding rounds. I'm gonna turn off this airline and stuff. So yeah, guys, that's it. Between the two, restricted, non-restricted, I get pretty good power out of either of them. If I pulled this CO2 restrictor out of here, the power will be pretty much the same as this. They're very similar. On any given day, you get 1 or 2 joules more out of the other or less out of the other. It just depends if it's warm and stuff. I forgot to mention it's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit out here. I'm on the west side of the house, so the sunset is out there. So yep, that's it for these ones. Thanks for checking it out, and see you next time. Oh, the tank, it's at like, it almost didn't move because that the orange HDP50 has the restrictor in it, so that didn't really use very much air because of the restrictor being in the handle, versus the 6 shots from the green one taking out about 500 psi from this. So yeah, you have a good one, and see you next time.